Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're back at it again with me, Daniela. Hope all is well, hope all is calm. Guys, I literally feel like I have not been in front of my camera. No, I lied. I'm always in front of my camera, but I feel like I haven't been in front of my camera by myself in a minute ever since we started this whole mukbang series. I feel like I've always been recording with my sister, and now that I'm by myself, I don't know how to act. I'm literally here what do I say? I literally feel like this is my first time. I literally feel like somebody's been like, hey, do you want to do a YouTube video? Get in front of the camera and do your damn thing. But guys, you guys are my people, so I'm here doing something a little different today. Obviously you guys can see from the title, today I'm just going to be talking about a few common mistakes that we tend to do in our early 20s. Guys, I'm still in my early 20s, so don't be watching this video thinking that I've got it all together. No, this video is for me. This video is for me too. I'm putting myself in check. I'm really about to humble myself after this video as well. But to all my new subscribers, to everybody watching, welcome to my channel. And yes, if you guys like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, here we go. Okay, so number one of common mistakes that we tend to do in our early 20s is that we either want to be either too grown or we're too relaxed about life. So what I mean by this is, okay, number one, being we act too grown. Okay, so you come out of high school, you graduate high school, and you're already so much I don't want to do that. That's what kids do. It's okay, relax, you're 18 years old, you're still a child. In America, you're still a child, you're underage. It's more so no, I don't go out anymore because I'm grown. Yeah, I'm graduating high school, I'm going straight into uni, I'm trying to get my life together, which isn't bad, but it's chill. You're still very, very young. Your elders are looking down at you as a child, and you're here looking down at people that are in your peers as children. Relax. In saying that though, there are those people that behave too grown, and then there are other people that are too relaxed, people that are more so, but I'm only 18, I'm only 20, I'm only 21. I understand that. However, how long are you gonna be singing this song for, baby? Baby, how long are you actually gonna be singing this song for? Because by the time the song ends, you're gonna be 30 years old wondering what to do with life. No. I feel you should be in the middle. It's either don't be too grown because you're still young. You're never gonna get your 20s back. Travel, do what you gotta do, but at the same time, don't be too relaxed. Do you get what I mean? I'll get to the whole goal things later, but don't be too relaxed. Have your goals in place, know what you want to do, just have fun. Don't behave like a child, but just behave like the millennial that you are. Enjoy your age, enjoy your time. If you want to go out, if you want to go get lit, if you want to do all of that, do that. Do it responsibly, and have your priorities in check. Have your priorities in order, so that you can come home at the end of the night and be yeah, I went out and did this because yeah, I'm 21, I can do that. At the end of the day, I've got uni going for me, I've got my career going for me, I got money in the bank, etc. Then nobody's gonna say anything to you. Live your best life. Number two, being financially irresponsible. Honestly, in saying that, I'm not saying you need to be 20 years old with 6 figures in the bank, 5 figures in the bank. However, yes, you got your first paycheck, you got $400 in the bank, and then what, new Jordans came out, 318, you yeet, and now you're eating noodles and bread for the next 2 weeks. Guys, this whole I understand when you're young, you want to go out, you want to make sure you're looking good. There's this one video that I just saw on TikTok that my friend sent to me. I'll probably pop, if I can, I'll probably post it somewhere. It was the person was talking about Jay-Z, and how when Jay-Z had nothing, he was walking around the streets with gold chains, everything, kind of giving off this idea that he was loaded, but he had nothing. And now that this man is a billionaire, he literally walks around in black tees and white tees, no diamonds, no nothing. It's because he knows his worth, and he knows that people know his worth. He's got nothing to prove to anyone anymore. I'm not saying if there are Jordans that you want, if there's this Gucci bag that you want, you can't go and have it. But be responsible about it. If you know it's going to take you 6 months to save up for this bag, for this t-shirt, by all means wait the 6 months, because you're going to get it. You're going to post your 2 cute photos, you're going to get 1 Instagram response, and then what, you're satisfied. You did all of that for what, 200 likes, 3 responses, 8 shares. It's not that deep. In saying that, this is when budgeting, everything comes into place. Like I said, enjoy your best life while you're 20. In your 20s, I genuinely believe, go out with your friends, go out for brunches, travel, but it's none of the spontaneous spending. Wake up tomorrow, hey, do you want to go to the Bahamas? No, if you want to do that, save up for it. Do you get what I mean? So you come back, you can eat proper, you can meal prep, you can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you're eating good. There's gas in the car, just things like that. I feel common mistakes that we do when we're in our early 20s, we have this idea that like, nah, we've got time because I'm working part-time, or I've got a full-time job. This is just a job for me. When I start my career, then I'll be like serious about all these things. No, because imagine how much money you can save from like when you start working like 16 years old, and then when you're actually in your career, like, you know, the amount of money you can have, so you can even be living life, doing enjoyment double. Number 3, not setting goals for yourself long term. So this whole, I'm 20, I'm still young, what do you want to do in the next 5 years? I don't know, I haven't really thought about it. Just because you set long-term goals for yourself, it doesn't mean you have to start implementing them now. At the end of the day, as long as you know that those goals have been set, and you know that, you know, eventually you're going to implement strategies to fulfill those goals, that's okay. At least there's some sort of goal there. If you're living life day to day, not knowing what you want to do tomorrow, not knowing what you want to do next year, baby, that's a red flag. That's dangerous. You need to, anybody that you know that's in that situation, you need to either start praying for them now, you need to start fasting for them now, you need to send them this link now. Because when you don't have goals for yourself, like if you don't have goals for yourself, like there's no drive in you. Like, of course you're not going to save, of course you're not going to, you're not going to do a job, you're not going to go to uni, there's nothing for you because you don't know what you want to do. Do you get? Whereas I could say in the next 5 years I want to be married, in the next 5 years I want to be living in Thailand. From now to the next 5 years, I'm going to start doing things to ensure that I fulfill these goals, to ensure that in the next 5 years I want to be in Thailand. So maybe in year 3, year 4, I start applying for jobs in Thailand. Right now, I look at, okay, what do they look at? You know, what do I have to do to ensure that I'll be able to secure a job in Thailand? Little things like that. It makes each day, it gives you something to do each day. It makes your days become more productive. And saying that, like, you can still live your best life, but just have goals in place. And I feel like when you're in your early 20s, you've just got this whole idea, I just came out of high school, I'm still young, I've got plenty of time. You're going to be 35, still living in your mother's house, not knowing what to do. Your peers are buying houses, your peers are driving Range Rovers, your peers are flying out to Greece every other month, and you're still trying to figure out whether you should eat chicken or beef noodles today. Anyway. Number 4, uni enrollments. I literally feel like, you know, when we're in high school, we've got this whole excitement. Oh my God, uni this, yes, I want to do a Bachelor of Science and this. And then you actually get into uni, day 1, you hate it. You tell yourself, I'm giving myself another week. You hate it. You tell yourself another semester. You hate it. Then you kind of do the whole 3, 4, 5 years at uni studying this whole degree that you hate. And it was like, for what? For who? Like, what was your rush? Like, what was your rush? You're 18 years old, you're 19 years old, you're 20 years old, you've only come into uni. Even, okay, so what? You studied a Bachelor of Science for a year and you figured you don't like it, start again. Bump into Bachelor of Arts, take another 3, 4 years, you have time. What's your rush? I feel like, you know, being in our early 20s, we just don't have time for anything. It's like, but what are we doing? Like, what are you actually doing that you don't have time for? Like, what are you doing that you don't have time for? Like, you know, like, I feel like that's a mistake that we do. Some of us are currently enrolled into programs that we can't even stand in. At the end of this, we've got this degree, but, you know, I've got a Bachelor of Science degree, but I'm here doing performing arts as a career, you know? And it's like, if you're currently studying, like, you're enrolled into a program that you don't enjoy, you know, it's okay to back out and start again. Try something new, do something that you love, because it's going to make it more worthwhile. It's going to make waking up and going to uni more meaningful, as opposed to like, you know, because you're not going to do well, like, I don't know, speak for yourself, you're not going to do well doing something that you don't enjoy as opposed to doing something that you do enjoy. Do you get what I mean? So yes, that's number 4 for me. Common mistakes that we do, we just get, not comfortable isn't even the word, we just stay in environments that, in uni environments, no, we just stay in environments that we've got the option of opting out of, yet we just don't. But yeah, anyways, number 5, ignoring red flags in relationships. Guys, ignoring red flags in relationships. Okay, you're 20 years old, you're 21 years old, you're seeing the red flags, but you're saying, no, still young, he needs a lot of growing up to do, I'm going to give him time. You're 30 years old and you're crying. You're 30 years old, you're still not wifed up because he told you he was going to wife you up 5 years ago. And now you're 30. No. I feel like yes, when you're still in your early 20s or whatnot, like, you know, you're still young, there are plenty of mistakes to learn from. You're going to make plenty of mistakes, but that does not mean that you should go and be an idiot on purpose. No. Like, if you're seeing red flags in your relationship, you are still young. You can leave the relationship. There is going to be someone else that's going to come. Like, you are fine. You came into this world alone. You're going to die alone. Like, you do not need to be with somebody. Even if it takes you 3 years to be with somebody, somebody else is going to come. Take that 3 years to go and work on yourself, heal on yourself, do things differently, so that when you come with the next person, you guys are two grown, bitter people. Do you get what I mean? I feel like we're doing, this guy is, he puts his phone down the other way. He doesn't text you, I love you. I don't know. He doesn't take care of you. He's toxic. He's this, he's that, he's that. You're seeing this, but you're choosing to ignore it.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Because you want to be in a relationship, because you're posting couple goals, because you posted an Instagram photo of your bae last week and you're like, no, if I take it down, people are going to ask questions. Babes, you're 22. What is your rush? I feel like as females as well, like I feel like we've got this whole, oh my god, like biological clock, like no, like, you know, if I'm dating somebody, it's been 4 years, we can't break up because I don't know how long it's going to take me to date somebody else. I'm a woman, my clock is ticking. So you mean to tell me you'd rather bring a child into a toxic environment as opposed to waiting? Okay, so what, you're 33 and you get married, and then, like I said, what is your rush? What are you doing? Like, it's fine. Like, if you've been with someone for the last 6 years, you break up at the age of 30, okay? Like, where is it written that you have to be married at so-and-so age, you have to have a child at so-and-so age? Opt out. If you're seeing red flags in your relationship, get out. You're still so young. You're in your 20s. And like, the world is evolving. Like, it's the dating game isn't like how it used to be with the previous generation. Everyone's getting married at 23, 24, 25, 22. Like, people are getting married now at like 28, 29. Hell, I'm 22 and I'm not even thinking about dating. I'm really trying to do me. Like, I'm trying, you know, when I say travel and live my best life, that's exactly where I'm at right now. Like, guys come, I'm like, yeet, get away from me. But low-key, get away from me. Low-key come, but get away from me. But because I'm really just trying to live my best life. I'm in no rush to get married. I'm in no rush to have kids. I'm not thinking about this stuff for another like at least 3 to 4, 5 years. However, I'm not saying that like I'm blocking my blessings, because damn, you could be a viewer, and if you like what you see, no, we can chat. But yes, if you're seeing red flags in a relationship, please opt out. Right, number 6. I feel like another common mistake we tend to do in our 20s is trying to be people pleasers. Like, we are willing to just, you know, we easily get peer pressure just to fit in, and that is an error. You're seeing everybody wearing Tefla bags, so you too want to go break your bank just to go and buy a Tefla bag just for what, 150 likes on Instagram and 2 shares, 2 story reposts. Like, it's not that deep. I feel like, you know, another common mistake that we do, you're seeing your peers smoking weed, you're seeing your peers snort coke, and you too, you also want to do that because what, you feel like you're not going to be accepted. If that's not your environment, who cares? Like, yes, as soon as you step into your 20s, you're an adult. Why do you feel the need to fit in so bad? Why do you feel the need to be peer pressured into do something for acceptance? Like, if these people are not going to accept you because you're doing something that you're not used to doing, then leave. You know, we're grown enough to be making our own decisions. This whole people pleasing thing, like, of course it's natural, we're human beings, but I feel like we're in our 20s, like, come on, like, it's not that deep. Like, I truly admire people that are so like, everyone's moving this way, but those people are moving that way because they're like, but why? Do you go to, everyone's buying iPhones, but these people are buying Oppos and Cats, you know, the phone, the CAT brand, and all the other just non mainstream devices. Do you get what I mean? Whereas everyone's just here, Samsung and Apple. Like, I love people that just kind of just have a mind of their own, like, because at the end of the day, as much as we like to identify as unique individuals, we're really not. Like, at the end of the day, we're really just all the same. Let's just be real about that. Fight me in the comments if you must. Like, we're just literally all the same. But yeah, my point as a common mistake that we tend to do in our early 20s is we easily fall into peer pressure. And not only so, like, we really try so hard to be to please other people, and I'm so guilty of this. Like, if I see people doing one thing, I'm like, damn, like, as a micro influencer, I need to hop onto that because they need to be able to see that I can do it too. And it's like, it's not that deep, because it's like people will find the relevance today and then tomorrow they've forgotten all about it. But anyways, yeah, that is number 7. Number 7, giving up after 1 or 2 failures is a common mistake that we tend to do in our 20s. I don't know what it is, whether we start uni or whether we start business ventures and whatnot, and then we don't see the success in it straight away. Like for example, YouTube, a lot of people think that they'll drop 3-4 videos, jump into monetization, and it's it. But when they realize the hard work, the time that it takes, today you can have 10k views on one video and then tomorrow it's 100 views. Like yeah, it's discouraging, but that doesn't mean that you should just give up all round. Like I said, like I think the one theme that ties up this video is this whole timing thing. What is our rush? Okay, it's not doing well. Today I got 100 views. Yesterday I had 10k views. Now I'm giving up. Why am I giving myself a time frame? Like, what is my rush? Yes, it's because, you know, social media has given us this idea that, you know, we all need to be rich, we need to be on yachts, and, you know, we need to be flying private jets at like 26, 27 years old. So we've got this whole like, no, this is not working out, I need to start this because in the next 2 years I need to be shaking my ass in a yacht in Dubai. Like, and I think that's what has us in a rush for things. And it's like, everyone has their own race, and we need to actually deepen the fact that everybody has their own race. Just because you're in Greece at the age of 22 doesn't mean that I'm going to be in Greece at the age of 22. Maybe my time for Greece is at the age of 35, but that's just me, and that's just my race. Do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like, you know, we need to start, okay, like, look at people like Bill Gates, successful people, a lot. You need to see their list of failures. These successful people, those people that are swimming in money right now, they have a list of failures. Did they give up? No. And look at where they are today. Just, okay, so what? You failed a few papers at uni. Okay, you started a few business ventures. Today you're selling clothes, tomorrow you're selling pancakes, yesterday you're selling eyelashes. None of them is working out. It does not mean that you should just give up. Like, overall, it doesn't mean that, you know, you're a it's entrepreneur. It's just not for you. And like I said, we're still in our 20s, we're still young. As long as we have goals set in place, we still have time to have fun. We don't act too grown, but we're not too relaxed in life. And I feel like when you fail, it should give you more motivation to keep going, because it's exciting. Like, imagine saying you have a little experience in that and that and that. It's cool. Like, it's a part of life. Nobody said life is going to be easy. Life is going to be hard. But the only way you learn is when you make mistakes and you learn from them. It's a part of life. It's part of it. But yeah, like these are 7 common mistakes that we make in our 20s as 20-year-olds, whatnot. There are so many out there, so many. But I just kind of wanted to make this video short and sweet for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys could take like 1 or 2 things from this video and honestly do better. Do better. Just understand that you guys have time. Don't give yourself such a tight time frame. At the end of the day, tomorrow is not promised. You know, you don't know if you're going to even live tomorrow. So like, give yourself a break. You know, at the end of the day, everyone's deserving of something. You know, go live your best life. Go be responsible. Go learn how to save. Go take your mom out to eat. Go take your mans out to eat. Boys, go take your girls out to eat. Like, just honestly, life is great, but at the same time, like, I'm just a firm believer of just enjoyment. Enjoy your life, but make sure you enjoy your life responsibly. Just, yeah. And I don't know what more to say. Like, do things at your own pace. Do not let anybody tell you what to do. Do not let anybody tell you how to run your life, how to do things for yourself. If you're in an environment where you feel like you're being pressured, you feel like you're being forced to do things just for this, leave. You're better than that. If you're currently in a toxic relationship, get out. Like I said, you're still in your 20s. You know, I'd rather you be single and miserable than for you to be in a relationship and miserable, because your king, your queen is going to come and find you one day, and you're going to be happy that you left your toxic relationship. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please do like, comment, subscribe. Literally, I was just talking, things were just coming top of my head. If you guys feel like I was waffling, I probably was at the same time. I was probably waffling because, yeah, like, once I get in front of the camera, I just start talking. But yes, I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me know what you guys want actually me to talk about, what you guys would like me to talk about. But yes, and I'll see you guys in my next video, guys. Bye.